Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet.
So, hello there everyone and welcome, it is Aaron here, and today it is time for a FIFA 20 career mode experiment, because today we are going to be seeing how often we can get sacked as a football manager and still manage to fraud our way to a career. The question is just how many times can you be fired in this game mode? I don't know, like, does it go on forever? Is there a certain limit before your career actually ends and you're not allowed to manage anyone else? On this game, obviously, kind of once you get sacked, you do end up dropping through the tier system. Like, say you start off in the Premier League, you get sacked a couple of times, you're down towards League One. Does that ever end? Do you just keep getting offered jobs that are really bad? Who knows? Who even knows? We're gonna be trying it. I did actually do a video like this on FIFA 19, however, I was a mong and didn't realise that you could get sacked from just, like, forfeiting games. You used to be able to forfeit 4 games in a row and you'd get sacked in career mode. I don't know if that's still the case, but we're going to be testing it out. Now, if you go on to enjoy the video, slap a like on this one and subscribe if you are new to the channel. If you have any other ideas for FIFA 20 experiments on career mode that you'd like to see, or modded videos potentially, drop them down in the comment section below. Always trying to get your feedback on what you want to see. So we've been appointed the new Liverpool boss. No prior experience in this career mode save. It makes perfect sense when you think about it. And we're just going to jump into pre-season and just forfeit all the games. I genuinely have no idea whether this is something that will just last forever, or Jordan Henderson's trying to greet me. Is there a way I can annoy him? No, there isn't. Alright, cool. Well, I've already done a good thing, apparently. This isn't going to plan, really, is it? So here we are, first pre-season game. We've got the full-strength side out. We're facing Monterrey here at the El Libertador Stadium. That's all well and good, and I'm really excited to get amongst it, but you know what? I just don't feel like this is the right time. I feel like if I'm gonna start a career mode game, I just don't want it to be against Monterrey, so I'm feeling to go on the menu. Now, I'm just gonna forfeit. It's a valiant decision, but I'm just gonna accept the 3-0 defeat. We're gonna forfeit the game, maybe next time. The Liverpool board have emailed me. We're sorry you saw fit to end the game early. We trust this is not something that will be a regular occurrence. Liverpool board, I don't know how to tell you this, but it's gonna become a regular occurrence. It's not even that I ended the game early. I ended the game before it's even started. What does the news say? Debut defeat as Bruce Rain gets off to a losing start. I mean, for what it's worth, we didn't even kick off. So, game 2 time, and although I wouldn't mind playing Independiente, it's raining, and I just don't know if I want to get my suit wet, to be honest, so I'm probably just gonna quickly hit up the forfeit option, dip out real quick. The board are not happy, I think, is probably one way of putting it so far. Steve. For a start, they're not even calling us Mr. Sir. They don't even have the respect levels for that. It's on a first name basis. Please consider this your final warning. We haven't even started the actual season yet. We've only done pre-season. We're not gonna even get to a Premier League game before we get sacked. Alright, what nonsense can I cause in the press conference? Let's really dig a grave now. What are your expectations from the FA Community Shield clash against Man City? A forfeit is probably on the cards. I'll be honest with you, media. Your team has put in a poor display in pre-season. Yeah, it's all down to the players, really. It was nothing to do with my decision making. Community Shield time, not gonna lie. Tin pot trophy, not having any of it. Let's get out of here, lads. Alright, the long and short of it is we're done. We're out of here. Liverpool have had enough. They've seen the light. Steve Bruce is not the man for the job. A month and 4 days after taking over this job, we've been booted out the door. So the first job's gone. Contract terminated. It's not been a great start to the saves. Alright, we go again. We've got options. We've got Sheffield United and Norwich in the Premier League. We've got some championship offers here as well. Spain. There's Spanish teams that want to have Steve Bruce managing them. Can you imagine Steve Bruce in Mallorca? Right, Norwich, we're going with them. I'm signing the contract. Let's go again. And in our first game, we play Liverpool. How poetic. Our former side. I don't even have an excuse for forfeiting this one. I just can't be bothered. It's tiring being a football manager, you know. We've only had 2 emails from the board. One was to welcome us to the club, and the second one 4 days later was to warn us about forfeiting games. I love how despite forfeiting 3 3 games in a row. Our manager rating is still 76. One thing about this is at least it's keeping the stamina of the team quite high because they're not actually playing games. So we're out again. We're gone. That's sacking number 2. Harsh in my opinion. I don't know what we did wrong. Yes, we might have forfeited our first 4 games in charge, but it was part of a bigger picture. How am I still getting 62k a week? What have I done to deserve that? Alright, it's the championship only now. The rest of the world has seen the light. Spain's not having us anymore. Right, well, what team do I want to ruin? That's probably the question here. Millwall, never really been a fan of them. We move. Match forfeit. I mean, listen, you've seen what's happened at Liverpool and Norwich, alright? Steve Bruce has forfeited 8 games in a row, and you're telling me the Millwall board are actually genuinely shocked that he's done it again. Do you reckon the players are starting to get a bit annoyed that they're having to get up early, get on the coach to wherever they're going? Like Millwall, we just had to travel half the country to go to Lancashire to Blackburn. In the tunnel, Steve Bruce just walks up to them like, listen lads, I know we've had a long day here, but I don't know if I'm in the right mindset to coach this game right now. I love that we've forfeited 2 games in a row, still not even bottom of the table. Barnsley, it's time to shape up a little bit. It's not gone well. At what point are these managers actually going to take notice of what's going on? At least I've had a wage decrease, to be fair. Probably deserved. I've played, what, 12 games in this save so far and been sacked 3 times. It's not going ideally. Oh, I've got to take a job at Bury. They've already had it bad enough. They don't even exist anymore, and now Steve Bruce has got to manage them as well. Another chance for Bruce. I mean, that is one way of putting it. The same journalist is interviewing us after we got the Liverpool job as well. Steve, mate, where did it all go wrong? Probably when I started forfeiting games every single time we went to a match. Arguably, that's peak. That's actually really peak. Bury don't even have any real players. I mean, it makes sense. The club doesn't exist anymore, I don't think, when they don't have a kit on the game. But none of their players are real. They have, however, got someone called Ovich. That's not a real name. One of the centre-backs is called Drubble. Right, listen, we've not got time to be wasting here. It's time to start forfeiting games left, right, and centre. Oh, Bury, I'm so sorry you've got to go through this. Haven't their fans been through enough suffering already? Is Ovich part of Bury's future? Bury don't even have a future. Oh, that's too soon. I can't say that. Bury have had enough. It's another sacking. We've had our contract terminated again. When will Steve Bruce ever learn? We've still been offered a new job. We've still got a new offer. I guess you could argue Steve Bruce's managerial career isn't quite dead and buried just yet because we were just managing. Crew Alexandra or Crew Alexandra are the options, so we've got a really great choice there. We've been sacked 4 times already since August. And it's only October. Perry NG, a YouTube hero. I'm not really sure about the crowd and the attendance here for this League 2 fixture. I'm just feeling a bit crazy and like random, so I'm just gonna actually start the game. That's the first time a ball has been kicked in this video. Nah, the ball's gone. Nah, the ball's gone. The ball's gone. Cancel the game. Forfeit it. To be honest, I feel bad sometimes when I do this for clubs, and then I've just seen Crew Alexandra's away kit, and suddenly I don't feel sorry for them at all. Crew have now had enough. In November. I mean, how many sackings is this now? The contract's done. Avoid finishing in the bottom of the Bury want me back again. You just sacked me. Why are you hiring me again? I give up. I literally give up. This club, they don't want to exist, do they? Also, how have I just been sacked by Crew in League 2 and been given an upgrade by getting a job in League 1? In a surprising turn of events, Bruce has been announced as the new face of Bury. He's the old face of Bury. You sacked him 3 weeks ago. I've had enough. I've actually had enough. Like, it's this same journalist interviewing every time. To be fair, she's getting her money's worth because she keeps having to interview me because I keep getting sacked. Oh, I give up, man. I give up. How are we back here again with this made-up team? I've got Drubble in my defence again. For what it's worth, Drubble's dribbling is 50. Melksham needs to play more often. Big man, I've been at the club 25 seconds. It's not my problem. It's whoever last managed you. Having said that, it was probably me who last managed you. Bury, you literally know this is going to become a regular occurrence from first-hand experience. I did it literally a minute ago. Well, it's happened again. Is it any real surprise? We've been sacked by Bury for a second time. Crew Alexandra. Listen, I've had enough. Nah, you know what? Bun this. We've got Ireland as well. I'm going to Ireland. I don't care. These are the players we're now using. Someone, oh my god, now I've forfeited a game as Waterford FC manager, and my manager rating has gone up. We've been sacked again, lads. I think we're on 8. I think that's the 8th sacking. I think if we get to 10 and we're still going, I think I'm gonna have to end it. We can't even go anywhere else. We are now stuck in Ireland. Bohemian FC are higher than the team we were just at. Alright, we're gone again. The reality is, right, we started this in August. In the space of 6 months, we've been sacked 9 times. This is it. It all comes down to this. Steve Bruce's illustrious 6-month career is coming to a close because we're facing a team we've already ruined this season. We walk out onto the pitch. Steve Bruce realizes, you know what? I think I might have left the front door open. I've got to go home. I've got to forfeit the game, lads. But what will it lead to? Probably a job in the Premier League knowing this game. What are the offers going to say? Bohemian and Waterford. The 2 teams we've already managed in Ireland. The Premier League has also only had 3 games. The Championship has also only had 9 games. Not only has Steve Bruce messed up teams, he's completely obliterated the league system in England single-handedly. And I think on that note, that is where we're going to end today's video, testing how many times you can get sacked in one career mode save on FIFA 20. Seemingly, it just goes on forever. If you have enjoyed this video, though, slap a like on it and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Feel free to suggest any other FIFA 20 career mode experiments you want to see on the channel down in the comments section. And finally, if you want to follow me on social media, you can do. It's at the official FNG on Twitter and on Insta. But it has been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.